A viewer wants to know if he lives within 1,000 feet of a school, can he legally carry? We'll talk to noted criminal defense attorney Tom Grieve about that. But before we do, we have a super secret giveaway going on right now, but it ends really soon. If you want to enter for your chance to win this long distance hole puncher absolutely free, click the link in the description down below. Okay, Tom, we know that, the federal law about gun-free school zones, things of that nature, some people's houses are within 1,000 feet of the school. What's going on with that?
Well, look, so on your property, you can carry, okay? I've never seen any state law out there that says, or any federal law out there that says that you are prohibited from carrying in your home or on your private property. Step out on the sidewalk, step out onto the street, now we have different questions. Certain laws, for instance, here in Wisconsin, if you are a licensee, i.e. if you have a concealed carry license, you can carry not on school grounds, so off school grounds, but within 1,000 feet of a school. So for instance, if you're crossing, or if you're on the other side of the street from the school, and you're walking down the sidewalk, if you are a licensee, then you can conceal carry. Likewise, you get into questions of, well, what happens if I'm driving past my car and all that kind of stuff. You can go down some really strange places with this. The gist to it is, unsurprisingly, check your local listings. Notice the fourth wall that happened there. That's right. Super important. Check your local listings, because in certain states it may be a felony, and to be concealed carrying on a sidewalk or something like that off school grounds, but within 1,000 feet. And in other states, you may be entirely lawful, but only under certain circumstances.
And I understand that there's some places too where you can drop your kids off and have your concealed carry weapon on you in your car, as long as you don't get out of the car on school grounds, if you're going into the driveway or something like that. So it is a situation where you need to ask the very specific questions. And I'm going to say consult your attorney, consult all your local state laws, your municipal regulations, anything that is out there, because you could get yourself crossed up pretty badly.
Yeah, it's amazing how fast and how hard you can do it. I mean, case in point, you get pulled over for speeding. I don't know, maybe not speeding, but whatever. You get pulled over by law enforcement. You're within 1,000 feet of a school zone. You're concealed carrying, but in your particular state, maybe there is no exemption for somebody who's a licensee lawfully concealed carrying to be off school grounds, but within 1,000 feet of the school. And you mentioned the officer, by the way, I'm concealed carrying. Officer looks down the street at the school and goes, interesting. Do you come by here every day? I noticed you just live a block down. Oh yeah, I come down here every single day. Well, okay. And a hyper-aggressive law enforcement officer and prosecutor could try to spin that into 10, 20 felonies if you start talking and going on and on. Yeah, sure, yeah. I drove through here with my gun yesterday at 5 o'clock, and again coming back from the store at 6 o'clock. And
is that your gun owner voice? Because it's starting to hurt my feelings.
No. My It's my I like to talk to the police and tell them everything voice. That's let me just open up my book and just incriminate myself, right? That's that voice is what that is.
So, and again, we'll fall back to this. No matter what I did for the last 17 years, don't talk to guys like me. Don't talk to the police without guys like you present, because this is complex and you could end up in jail.
Prison, even at that, of course, because you could be looking at Class G felony. Up to 10 years in prison, potentially, depending upon what they are in your particular state. Maybe it's lesser, but the bottom line is this is serious. It can escalate really, really fast. And don't assume that prosecutors are going to have a rational, even mind about this. God willing, most of them will, but some won't.
Yeah,
and you don't want to turn into a data point.
Absolutely. Thank you again for the insight, Tom. Always a pleasure.
Thanks, Kevin.
Want to know the 3 biggest mistakes when carrying a handgun? Then click on the video next to me to reveal all 3 mistakes. Mistake number 2 may shock you. Everybody has their own cardinal rules for what they're going to do when they're carrying a gun, but right now I'm going to give you 3 things that you must never do